What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wager Zone Podcast. We are back for another day of soccer bets, guys. If you guys are here for the first time, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page, turn those notifications on. Do not miss out on any of the content we have coming out for you guys. And also, if you guys want access to all of our official plays for the soccer plays today, go become a member of the Buy Me Coffee page. That link will be down in the description. Yesterday, we were up another unit for soccer, so that brings us our total up to, I believe, 14 to 15 units up on just soccer alone. Recently, we've been killing it. We had 3 straight sweeps in a row. Yesterday, we went 2-2, but it was okay because we hit our 3-unit play, and we hit a plus 100 on the 1-unit play. The 1-unit plays we did miss is we took Hertha Berlin and Freiburg both teams to score. That game ended 0-0, really bad. Hertha Berlin scored in the first 7 minutes of the game. VAR took it away. Then we had both teams scoring over 2.5 in the West Ham and Manchester United game. That game ended up coming out to a 1-1 draw. Man United scored the last goal to tie the game up at the end. West Ham scored a goal pretty early. But then Manchester United, they did score 2 goals, but VAR took one away. So it ended up 1-1. The over 2.5 did not hit. So let's run it over today. Like I said, we had another winning day yesterday for soccer. So let's get another one. Let's make it 5 days in a row winning on soccer bets overall. So, all right, guys. Actually, I think that'll be 6 overall days. So, let's get 6 straight days winning on soccer. First game of the day is going to be GA Eagles taking Heerenveen. This one, guys, I'm honestly going to be leaning like a 2-2 draw, possibly a 2-1 victory either side. Heerenveen is a team where they play their offensive plays enough to win the game to where they want to play by offense. They don't really care about defense. They will give up goals, but they will score goals. One of the best offenses in this league, but their defense is the reason why they're kind of down on the standing so far. They can't play defense at all. And GA Eagles is a team, especially at home, they tend to score at least like 2 goals each game at home. But with Heerenveen, with their high-powered offense, they will not go scoreless either, in my opinion. So for this game, my best bet for this game is going to be both teams to score. But my initial, if you want to have higher plus money on that, both teams scoring over 2.5 might be a good one. But my official bet's both teams to score. My score prediction is going to be 2-2 draw. Next game, guys, in the Women's Champions League, it's going to be Leuven Women's taking on Arsenal Women's. This one, guys, I'm going to be probably leaning towards an Arsenal domination win. I think Arsenal comes out here and scores about 3, probably 4 goals. I think it's going to be a total domination. Arsenal Women's one of the best women's teams in the league, and now they're playing in the Champions League against a team in Leuven. They're a decent squad, but they're not on Arsenal's level. They shouldn't be able to compete at all. Like I said, I think Arsenal puts up 3 or 4 goals total. My best bet for this game is going to be a parlay piece. So if you guys want to parlay this with anything, I actually like it a lot. It's Arsenal Women's over 1.5 goals in the team total. At least they will score 2. But my score prediction is going to be 3-0 or 4-0 Arsenal. Next game, guys, Aston Villa taking on Brighton in the English Premier League. This one, guys, I'm honestly going to be leaning towards Aston Villa to win a 2-0, possibly a 1-0 game. Brighton might be able to score, and if they do, all it's going to do is make Aston Villa come out here to score the second goal to win the game. At most, Brighton will score 1 goal, but I believe Aston Villa is a better team. They're at home. They should be able to win this game. My final score prediction, I'm going to say, is 2-0 Aston Villa, and my best bet for this game is probably going to be Aston Villa on the money line, just in case we get a 1-0 game. But Aston Villa on the money line is the best bet for this game. Next game, guys, Manchester City playing at home against Fulham. This one, I'm honestly going to be thinking Manchester City should dominate this game. Fulham is a decent squad. Fulham can come out here and put up 1-2 goals. But personally, I think Manchester City is going to put up 3. I think Manchester City is a way better team than them. They should be able to beat them, put up 3 goals themselves at home. They've been in good form recently, especially playing at home. Their defense shows up. Their offense is one of the best offenses in the world. So they should be able to come in here and, like I said, put up 3 goals. My official score prediction for this game is going to be 3-1 Manchester City. And my best bet for this game is going to be Manchester City to win the game at over 1.5 goals. That's my best bet for this game. Next game in England League 2, Grimsby taking on Accrington. This one, I'm probably going to be leaning towards a 1-1 draw or a 2-1 victory for Grimsby. Grimsby is the better team, in my opinion, especially playing at home, but Accrington is just right there as well. If you look at the standings, both these two teams are right neck and neck next to each other. So I do believe Accrington is going to be able to keep up with them on the scoring, probably put up 1, maybe 2. But Grimsby is probably going to put up 2 goals himself, being at home, and have a chance to win this game. But my best bet for this game is going to be both teams to score. My final score prediction is going to be 2-1 victory for Grimsby. Now, guys, in the Scotland Premiership, Celtic taking on Livingston. This one, guys, I'm honestly going to be leaning towards another game where it should be a dominant victory for Celtic. Celtic is a way better team than Livingston. They should be able to come in here and put up 3 or 4 goals on Livingston. My score prediction is going to be a 3-0 or a 4-0 victory for Celtic. Maybe Livingston scores one, but if they do, that's not going to be enough because Celtic's going to put up about 3 or 4, in my opinion. They're a dominant team. They should be able to win this game pretty easily. So my best bet for this game is going to be a parlay piece. Celtic to win the game and over 1.5 goals. That's a minus 400, but I like that parlay piece a lot because Celtic will win this game and they will put up at least 3 goals, in my opinion. So this one, like I said, best bets is parlay piece. Celtic to win the game and over 1.5 goals. And my final score prediction, I'm just going to say 4-0 Celtic. Next game, guys, on the DFB Pokal in Germany, Bayern Munich taking on RB Leipzig. This one, guys, I'm honestly going to be taking Bayern Munich to win the game. I think Bayern Munich to win the game and over 1.5 goals is probably the best bet. But if you don't get to over 1.5 goals, because some bookies don't give those totals out for the cup games, just Bayern Munich on the money line might be a decent parlay piece itself. Bayern Munich's going to win this game. They're a way better team than Leipzig. They're at home. I expect Bayern Munich to put up 3 goals themselves. Leipzig might be able to score 1, but that's it in my opinion. But either way, my score prediction is going to be 3-1 Bayern Munich, and the best bet for this one is probably Bayern Munich with a parlay piece because they will win this game. Next game, guys, in the Netherlands League, Nijmegen taking on Utrecht. This one, guys, I'm honestly thinking the game is going to go back and forth. A lot of people think Nijmegen is going to dominate this game, probably win 2-0, but I don't think so. I think Utrecht's going to be able to keep up with them. I think they're going to be able to put up 1, possibly 2 goals themselves. Nijmegen is a good team, and they're playing at home, but Utrecht should not be slept on at all. They're a very good team as well. I think they're going to keep up with them. I think it's going to be a back-and-forth game on the offensive side. Both teams are going to be able to get that ball in the back of the net. So with that being said, my best bet for this game is going to be both teams to score, but I do believe it's going to be a higher scoring game. I'm going to say a 3-2 victory for Nijmegen, and Utrecht is going to keep up with them. So 3-2 Nijmegen is my official score prediction. Now the next game is Scotland Premiership, Motherwell taking on Rangers. Rangers is historically the better team, but with Motherwell playing at home, they play really well at home. They're a top 4 team in this league. Rangers is probably the best, or right behind Celtic, top 2 team in the league. But with Motherwell playing at home, I think they're going to be able to keep up with them. I think it's probably going to be either a 1-1 draw, or Motherwell could pull off a 1-0 victory. Don't be surprised if Motherwell wins this game. So with that being said, because I think Motherwell's going to be able to keep up and at least get a draw, my best bet for this game is going to be the double chance. Motherwell to win or draw. They will not lose this game, in my opinion, even though the Rangers are a better team historically. Motherwell plays really well at home. I think they've scored 22 goals and only given up 5. Rangers tend to play really bad on the road, so I do believe Motherwell can at least get a draw. But I'm just going to say my final score prediction is going to be 1-0 Motherwell. I think they win this game, but if we get a 1-1 draw, we still cash our bet. So for this one, best bet is going to be Motherwell to win or draw, and I'm going to say Motherwell 1-0 victory. Next game in the Women's Champions League, Paris FC Women's taking on Real Madrid Women's. Guys, this one is going to be a closer game than a lot of people expect. I think Paris FC is going to be able to keep up with Real Madrid for a little bit, but towards the end of the game, where Real Madrid plays a lot better in that second half, going after that 60th minute, I feel like they wear those teams down with a lot of passing around the field. They do a lot of passing, wear the teams down, and then late they try to move forward and capitalize on some late scoring goals. I honestly think it's going to be a 2-1 victory for Real Madrid. I can see this game being 1-1 draw going into halftime. Then Real Madrid women taking over late because, like I said, they're a later team squad. They will score one early, but then they'll wait until you get tired out, gash your legs out. Then they'll eventually go out there and probably win the game. I'm going to say 2-1 victory for Real Madrid, and my best bet for this game is going to be Real Madrid women's on the money line. Now, guys, I feel like a lot of people are waiting for this game. English Premier League, Sunderland taking on Liverpool. Yes, you hear Sunderland, you're thinking Liverpool should dominate this game. I don't know. I do think Liverpool wins the game, but what's the thing about Sunderland at home? They play really, really well at home, and they beat Liverpool last time. I think this is a good revenge spot for Liverpool, so I do think Liverpool wins this game. I'm going to go out and say a 2-1 victory for Liverpool, but if a 1-1 draw happens, I will not be surprised. I think Sunderland's good enough to score against Liverpool. I think Liverpool is obviously good enough to score against Sunderland, but when Liverpool's on the road against a team in Sunderland that's been surprising all year, and they have been winning games at home and playing really well, I think they're going to be able to keep up. I think they're going to be competitive, but eventually I do believe Liverpool's talent is going to be too much. They're going to lose this game. I'm going to say 2-1 for Liverpool, but if a 1-1 draw happens, do not be surprised. Best bet for this game is Liverpool over 1.5 goals on their team total, because I think Liverpool probably end up winning this game, putting up 2. But guys, that's going to be it for the full entire slate. Like I said, best bet for this game is Liverpool probably over 1.5 goals on the team total. And all right, that is it for today's video. Like I said in the beginning, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page, turn those notifications on. Do not miss out on any of the content we have coming out. Don't forget to make sure you guys leave a comment because that helps me bring people to my videos. Also, click that thumbs up, like, and if you guys want access to all of our official plays, go become a member at the Buy Me Coffee page, guys. Start winning with us. Click that link in the description. Become a member at the Buy Me Coffee page. Join the team and start winning some money on some soccer. All right, guys, I am out of here. Until next time, let's stay winning.